Welcome to Raw Take, everyone, the lifeline to your unfiltered media experience. I'm your host, Gian Thomas, and before we get into the show today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. So, Facebook has decided to keep Donald Trump banned for another 6 months. This decision came down from its independent committee, their oversight board that overlooks things like this. And so they have decided to keep Donald Trump banned for another 6 months. And I see Democrats very happy about this, but should corporations have a say-so over free speech? I think that is the question at hand right now. Yes, Donald Trump did incite an insurrection. There's no doubt about it. But for a corporation to silence somebody, and for a corporation to silence someone and to work with other corporations, other social media platforms, to totally silence somebody, which it has worked because Donald Trump is no longer relevant. He's irrelevant. His numbers are dwindling in regards to his popularity, even though he is still probably the front runner for the Republican Party. But his popularity is still down. You don't hear people mentioning Trump anymore. But is this good? I don't like corporations having a say-so on free speech, especially things of this magnitude, how they have completely silenced him. I don't mind them silencing Donald Trump, but just think if this was Bernie Sanders, if this was Joe Biden, and let's say that one of these politicians were doing something really great for the people, or even trying to rail in the social media companies, and then they deplatform him. And I mean, even though politicians still have ways to get their message out, I just feel like Facebook is seen as a utility. It is just like a phone, water, gas. It's like all these things. And it's more and more as our technology advances, as we advance in our society with social media. Social media platforms like Facebook, like Twitter, Snapchat, they are all lines of communication. They are all lines of receiving communication and receiving news. I mean, every big corporation, almost every news outlet has a Facebook page, has a Snapchat, has a Twitter, has a YouTube page. And so canceling somebody like this, anybody, just don't think of it as in regards to them just canceling Trump. Think of it as in regards of them canceling someone that you may know, or someone that you may like, or someone that you listen to frequently. And that's just you can't have that kind of oversight committee. And then you had Facebook appoint this committee. So you have Facebook overseeing Facebook. That's like the police overseeing the police, and then you're like, well, why do we have all these problems with the cops? Why do we have all these problems with Facebook? Because you have Facebook overseeing Facebook. And that's asinine. I mean, social media platforms, they'll use this to ban Trump because that's the big person, but they'll go and ban all of these little independent, they'll go ahead and ban all of these independent news outsources and totally wipe them out because they speak truth to power, because corporations, they are known, especially the big news media outlets, they are known to silence people who speak out against war, who speak out against corruption, who speak out against police brutality. I mean, the Facebook page Cop Block has been dismantled several times. I think they're on their third go round. And they don't put out disinformation. They put out information on police brutality. And so you have this oversight. We're being blinded by this quick gratification because we're getting rid of Trump. But then these same tactics will be used to get rid of us. So we're not looking clearly down the road. We're being short-sighted right now. And I understand Trump inside of the insurrection. You won't hear me deny that. It was wild to see him do that. But corporations shouldn't have the power to take away his free speech. We should leave that in the hands of the government. That's not for corporations to make that decision. It's just not. And I understand businesses have rights, but as soon as you get that big, as soon as you're reaching millions and millions upon billions of people, Facebook is worldwide, Twitter is worldwide, Snapchat worldwide, Instagram worldwide. All these social media platforms are worldwide. You can't just silence people like that. You can't. That's up to these governments to make that decision. Corporations don't have the right to make that decision. Just through and through. It shouldn't even be a conversation. And it all started when they banned Alex Jones. And I think Alex Jones should have been reprimanded. I think he should have been sued. I think those videos should have been taken down. But I think it's a slippery slope when you start banning people. Social media has taken down our videos. Social media has taken down our posts. It's just crazy that you would give someone that kind of oversight. And I know I don't spread no misinformation. I try not to. I know I don't. But still, you got Facebook and other big social media corporations silencing people. I mean, just look at the serfs. They got silenced. Cop Block, they got silenced. I mean, it's going to continue to happen. And social media platforms, especially when they get to a certain amount, should be seen as public utilities. But that's our show, guys. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. You can also find us anywhere where you can listen to podcasts. Thank y'all very much. Have a blessed day.